Hi, welcome to my card and a cuppa for Wednesday, the 24th of July, 2024. My name's Denise McCabe and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia on the New South Wales Central Coast, so welcome. Today I'm going to do a nice easy card. Card and a cuppas I try to do sort of easier cards, and my Makeup Mondays I do love my fun folds, but I keep Makeup Mondays for fun folds and techniques. And my Facebook Lives, card and a cuppa, I tend to do sort of something a little bit easier more for the beginner crafter. So today I'm actually going to go to the sketch page in the annual catalogue. There's 22 sketches on page 22, so it's easy to remember where they are. And I've picked one of the sketches off that page. Now I'm doing a bit of a sneaky. The team that I'm in has a team challenge this month, and that's to use one of the sketches from that page. So I thought I'll kill two birds with one stone and do my card and a cuppa and my sketch challenge for my team and do that. Sneaky, aren't I? So this is pre-recorded today because I'm going to be out at 3 o'clock on Wednesday. So I hope you don't mind that. I do try to go live on the Wednesdays, but sometimes life gets in the way, and I am going to be out, so I apologize for that, but you can still watch. You can watch the replay. That's why it's here. So I'll also put it over onto YouTube as well. So let's get down to the craft desk and we can get started. Okay, so here's the catalogue. And page 22, now down the bottom, I'm just trying to get it so you can see them, there's all these sketches. I wish they were a little bit bigger. They're very tiny, but you know, you can still work it out. I've done a couple of them. I've chosen a couple and done some cards, and I should probably go through them one by one, but I haven't thought about that. But I'm going to do this one here on the end. So it's the one that's got 4 circles in it. 1 larger circle and 3 smaller circles. I'm going to do that sketch, and I've already cut a few things up. So I'm going to use the Latte Love, which is an online exclusive. It's a suite, and yeah, it's an online exclusive. It's got paper, it's got bling, it's got the stamp set and dies. And I think, yes, it's got ribbon as well. This ribbon, it's not the sort of ribbon that you can tie bows with though. It's quite coarse. But yeah, it's got ribbon. So that's the whole suite. And you can buy the bundle, the stamp set and dies. And I'm going to use this, I think I'm going to use this one. This is in the annual catalogue. It's at the beginning of the catalogue, and it's with all the ephemera packs and for like beginner stampers. Do I ever not make a card using the stylish shaped dies? I don't think I do. I think I always use the stylish shaped dies. If you don't have these in your collection, they're just a must-have. I use them all the time. They will go through the mini cut emboss machine as well as the large one. So they work with both cut emboss machines. So if you're a beginner and you're wanting to know what sort of die shapes to get that you might get the most use out of, it's definitely the stylish shaped dies. Okay, so let's have a look. I have got a whole lot of things cut here. I've got a piece of pecan pie cardstock, and I've cut it at 10.5 centimeters. Straight down in half of an A4 sheet of cardstock. Some people don't like tent fold cards. This is the waggle stand. I really love them, so that's why I generally do most of my cards tent fold. But yeah, I know some people don't like them. They like them to open this way. I do open left to right as well. So I've got a piece of designer series paper, and that measures 7.5 centimeters by 14.9, the length of the card front. I'm going to pop it on. See, I'm going to have to trim that down, even though it's the same size. as the card front. Can't work that out. I'll center it better when I actually attach it. So I'm going to do that, and then I've got all these banners. I'm not sure if I'm going to use a banner. I'll do something. And I've got my bigger circle, and then I've got 3 other smaller circles. Now I'll just position them, and then we can have another look at the sketch. I think that's somehow the sketch how it looks. Let's have another little look. Page 22, 22 sketches. Okay, so there's the sketch again. So you can see I've got a larger one and another one. Maybe this one should go over here. Another one tucked under, and this one tucked under here, and then this one sort of goes on top. I think I like that better. Yes. Now I am going to stamp something on this and maybe move them all up. So get rid of our catalogue again. That's how I want that one on top. Sketches are great if you don't know what to do, which is what I did. I didn't know what to do this afternoon, and I just thought, let's do a sketch. Okay, so this is part of the paper from this suite. I'm just going to pop this on like so. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and a little bit, make it 3.5, no, 3, no, make it 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So what I'm doing is on my glass mat or grid paper, I'm counting across. I've got 3 little squares and 3 little squares, and down the bottom I've got the same, so I'm happy with that. Except she just can't get it straight. I am going to have to trim down the bottom for some reason. Even though I measured it the same length, for some reason it always hangs over. Oh, it's only very fine. Let's have a little look. Okay. And I think there's a little bit hanging over the top. Go figure. There we go. Nice. Fixed now. Okay, so let's bring these back in. I'm going to stamp on that. That one's going to be the one that goes on top. This one's going to go underneath. And this one's going to go underneath this way, I think. I think that's right. Put the glue back on, the lid back on my glue. Now I am going to get this cup out of the stamp set. Oh, look at all my dies falling around. It's been quite a well-used stamp set, so my sticky has stopped sticking. Okay, let me grab this and my D block, and I'm going to pick that up. Okay, I'll close that up. Let's move that up there. This is my Memento ink. And you know what I forgot to get out? My blends, because I'm a silly sausage. Okay, I'm just going to stamp that on my circle. There we go. I don't think I need my Memento again, but you never know. Let me grab my blend. Okay, so when I'm colouring in an image that is from a suite. I tend to go to the paper and see what colours are in the paper. Now this paper has got Calypso Coral, Early Espresso, Lemon Lolly, Lost Lagoon, Pecan Pie and Petal Pink. So there's the Lost Lagoon in the plaid. So yeah, and the Lemon Lolly, and you can see all the other colours, the Early Espresso, Pecan Pie, the Calypso Coral. I think I'm going to choose the Lost Lagoon because that's the one that has the least amount of colour on the papers I'm using. Now, do we have Lost Lagoon in a blend? That's the thing. Yay, we do. Thank goodness for that. Okay, now there is something else I can do on this cup. This image here on the stamp set puts a little coffee image onto the top of our mug. So let me grab that. That's too big a block really, isn't it? Let's go for something else. Okay, and I think I will get Early Espresso. So sketches are really good to get the creative juices flowing. So I'm going to just ink up my little coffee thing. I'll try not to bring my head in. I'll bring it down, but not out of vision, hopefully. There we go. We've got our coffee in our coffee cup. I might hang on to Early Espresso because I might use that for the sentiment. Okay, so here we have light and dark Early Espresso, Lost Lagoon. That's light, this is dark. So I am just going to colour my cup in, my mug. And just where there's the lines on the stamp, that's where I'm going to use the dark Lost Lagoon. And then I'll come in with the light blend and just blend that away. Okay. I'll do that. My husband's on the phone in the room next door. I hope you can't hear him. He's got a very loud voice, he has. You're never gonna not hear my hubby. And my son. My son takes after him. They're both happy, jovial, jolly people. So they're very lovely to live with. Well, I don't live with my son anymore, but he was lovely to live with too. I'm sorry if you can hear some sort of mumblings in the background. He seems very loud. He gets animated and he gets louder when he's animated. Okay, now I'll just leave that. I won't keep going with that for the moment because I just want to let it settle in. I'm going to do my dark Lost Lagoon around the rim of the cup. So look at that, that's sort of looking nice. Okay. And then I'm going to do dark Lost Lagoon on the handle of the mug. So, here we go. Now, I'm not happy with the blending on my cup, so I'm going to go over that a little bit better. I'm just going to just do it a little bit better. And because it's wet, if you just let it sit for a minute, sometimes the blending can work out. But if not, you go back and go over it like I'm doing. That looks a bit better. Happy with that. Nice cup of coffee. Okay. Now that should pick up the Lost Lagoon. Now how does this go? Like so. Yes. That should pick up the Lost Lagoon now in the paper. See how it just sort of, I'll just lift it up. Just brings out that little piece of Lost Lagoon stripe. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I think, is to put this one on dimensionals. That's the first thing. That's an empty pack. I'll use my edges for another day. So when you colour with your blends, it does come through on the other side, which is quite normal. And I'm going to get that and place that down like so. Okay, so this one is going to tuck under. Oh, didn't think about that, did I, with my dimensional placements? Oh no, that works. That works. No, this one's not going to. I'm going to have to. Oh, there you go. It's come up. Okay, let me just get rid of that dimensional. And if need be, I can put another one underneath. And then this one's going to go like so. Okay, so let's put some glue on this. And if I need to put another dimensional underneath, I can. We're just going to slip that under and slip it into place. So if you don't have dies and you don't have a cut emboss machine, if you've got a couple of circle punches, that works as well. So if you go to the online store, there are 3 circle punches that are available. There's the 2-inch, the 2 3/8, and there's one other, 1 3/4 maybe. So you could get 3 different size punches and do this sort of design then. That would work. So, oh, just thought I was doing the wrong one then. So yeah, there are options. It's just if you've got the stylish shaped dies and a cut emboss machine, you get squares and you get banners and all sorts of extra things with that, which are always very useful. Now, this one is going to go up on a dimensional over here and a little bit of tape over there, I think. Now, which way? I think I want the middle hearts going down like a heart. So that's going to go here. And then I will get my foreign snail. Oh, broken. Finished. Kaput. Chuck that in the bin. And take the backing off. Okay, so now, see how quickly a card can come together when you're using a sketch? Really cool. Love it. Now I've got a bit of glue spurtage there. Oh no, that's... Let me get my... I really wish Stampin' Up would bring these back. I really do wish. An erase, what was it called? Adhesive eraser. I think that's what it was called. Okay, so that's card so far. And then I thought we could do a happy birthday or we could do a let's celebrate. And I really like the idea of let's celebrate, but I'm not sure if it's going to fit on this banner die. So close. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, will it? Look, let's try it, and if it's a disaster, we can put it onto something else. Let's give it a whirl. Is it straight though? I don't believe it's straight on my block, so that's not going to help, is it? Let me just clean that off. No, the let's was hanging down. Okay, let's put it down again. With your photopolymers, it's really easy to get them straight if you put them down first. That's better. And pick them up that way. Sometimes not on the glass mat because they can get attached to the glass mat. But anyway, now let's just, I think, oh, I'm not sure if it's going to, I'll bring it down so I don't bring my head in. I don't know if it's going to fit. It's going to be so close. Let's have a go. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. Just fits. On a wing and a prayer. It just fits. Yay. Now, I am thinking this is a Let's Celebrate cup of coffee with a friend. I think I like it down here. I'm going to put that up on dimensionals as well. I might, oh, careful. I'll grab this and I might just use these edge ones. Always use your edge dimensionals. And okay, so, and the reason why I'm doing Let's Celebrate with a cup of coffee, now should I do it centered or over to one side? I think I'll do it over to one side, is that I'm not live today because my husband and I have something really big to celebrate and we've gone out. So that's the reason I'm not live today. So we decided to shout ourselves an outing and go out. So that's an insert for my card. So let's stamp on my insert because I'll be putting that in like so. And is that already dirty? Let's turn it over. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so that's why I'm not live today. So I promise next Wednesday I will be live. Next Wednesday will be my Make and Create event. So for anybody who ordered from me during the month of June, you all have gotten your card pack in the mail. I'm sending them out. Oh look, just stop it. I'm sending them out and you should be receiving those shortly, and we'll make a very easy fun fold card next Wednesday for my Make and Create event. I will put all the measurements up on my blog prior to Wednesday, and if anybody wants to craft along with us, you can. Okay, so I'm doing my cappuccino love heart. How do the kids do it? I can't do the love heart with my hands. I know my kids can, but I can't. I'm not that clever. Okay, so I am going to pop that in my card. So, and how easy was this with the card sketch? So have a look at those sketches on page 22. There's 22 sketches for inspiration and work through them. I've sort of chosen a few just randomly. I should have probably worked through them. Maybe I'll go backwards. I'll work from the last one and go backwards. Maybe for my card and a Cuppas. That sounds like a grand idea. Now, my fearless leader has put all her bling into one of these. Now, this is an old one. You can't get the red binding on it anymore. I think it's black now. But yeah, Linda's put all hers into one of these, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give that a try because I'm a bit sick of my bling tin. It's not as user-friendly as I was hoping it would be. Oh, there's a spare one. Have to fix that, won't we? Now, here they are. I knew this comes with the coffee bling. This sweet. And there's little tiny swirls of coffee. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but there's little pecan pie swirls through them. So yummy. Well, so nice. I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to put one here, And I'm doing different colours because I can. Because I can do whatever I like. And one over here. So that's the copy swirls. They do come in pecan pie as well. Let me show you. See? So the pecan pie is there as well. But I'm just using up my other pack first. And now I can't get that back in. That makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. So this is my new bling folder. I'm giving this a try. Okay, so there is our card for today. How easy was that card? So just have a look at the sketches on page 22. Down the bottom, you can't even see them. Let me just move some stuff. Down the bottom of page 22, we've used this one in the bottom left corner with the 4 circles. And that's what we've done. And that's the card. So how easy was that card to come together? I know the sketch doesn't have a banner, but you can do sketches just to get you started. You can add things to it. You don't have to follow it strictly. It's just to get you started and get you going. But how cool is that? And it showcases the paper in the Latte Love Suite really well. And yeah, I think I'm happy with that. So have a look at those sketches on page 22. Let me move these back here. And let me go back to here. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed our Latte Love card. Let's celebrate. I think it's a really good thing to do, is to celebrate little wins in our life. And sometimes we should just make a bit of a fuss and celebrate them. So I hope you enjoyed that. Have a great rest of your day. And I will see you next Monday for Make It Monday. So have a great rest of the week, everyone. And thank you for watching. Bye for now.